Good morning, children. Today we will have a new poem. The title of the poem is On Killing a Tree, written by Giv Patel. This poem is connected with the lesson Reach for the Top. Okay, we already had the lesson Reach for the Top. I hope all of you have gone through the lesson and studied the important questions. And also, you may have enjoyed your festival, that is Diwali. Now that the school is reopened, let us continue learning. And today's topic, I told you already, it is on killing a tree. Now we'll learn about the poet Giv Patel. You can see here the picture of Giv Patel is here. Giv Patel is an Indian poet, playwright, painter, as well as a practicing physician. He belongs to a group of writers who have subscribed themselves to the Green Movement, which is involved in an effort to protect the environment. His poems speak of deep concerns for nature and expose man's cruelty to it. Actually, this information is collected through Wikipedia, courtesy to Wikipedia. He was born 1940 in Mumbai. Education, Grand Medical College. Profession, poet, playwright, painter, physician, artist. Books written by him, Mirroring, Mr. Bahram, and other plays. Okay, dear children, now we will learn the poem. Yes, on killing a tree. The very title explains the sense of it. Okay, it is killing a tree, that is cutting a tree. Do you like or do you support killing a tree? I think nobody supports, but we are killing tree or we are cutting trees for many purposes, like making furnitures, for firewood. Okay, but here poet wanted aims at preserving trees. Okay, you let us read the introduction. You must have observed people cutting down trees, but can they kill a tree? Is it easy to do so? Let us read the poem and find out what the poet says on killing a tree. Dear children, according to the poet Giv Patel, it is not very easy to kill a tree. We can cut a tree, but killing and cutting there is a great difference. Okay. Now let me read it. It takes much time to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of the knife will do it. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide, sprouting leaves. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, which, if unchecked, will expand again to former size. No, the root is to be pulled out of the angering earth. It is to be robbed, tied, and pulled out, snapped out, or pulled out entirely out from the earth cave, and the strength of the tree exposed, the source white and wet, the most sensitive, hidden for years inside the earth, then the matter of scorching and choking in the sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. Giv Patel. Okay, children, now we will go in detail with each stanzas. Okay, it takes much time to kill a tree. According to the poet, it takes longer time to kill a tree. And he says, not a simple jab. What do you mean by jab? Blow. Sudden rough blow is called jab. It is already meaning is given in the text. Okay, Not a simple jab or blow of the knife can kill it. It has grown. A tree has taken much time to grow. It has grown slowly, consuming, eating the earth. Consuming the earth means eating the earth, means taking water from the earth, taking manna from the earth. Okay. Rising out of it, feeding upon its crust. The crust means the top part of the tree is called crust. And the tree has taken food up to the crust. Okay, slowly it has grown, absorbing. What is absorbing? Taking years of sunlight, air, water. You know how plants make their food. Okay, using sunlight, air, water, photosynthesis. All of you know, you have studied in science. And out of its leprous hide, dear children, leprous hide here stands for discolored bark. The tree's bark, you know, the body is compared to leprous. Leprous means, you know, leprosy is a disease. Leprosy is a disease. You won't feel the touch. Okay, that is called leprosy. So discolored, here it means discolored hide, discolored bark, sprouting leaves, and you can see the tree having sprouting leaves, growing leaves there. Okay, so according to the point, as per the first stanza, it is not an easy job to kill a tree. Simple jab cannot kill a tree because it has taken much time to grow. Okay, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and with sprouting leaves. Okay, now next stanza. So hack and chop. What we have to do? Just a blow cannot kill it. So we have to hack it, or means you have to cut it and chop. Hack and chop means cut. But this alone won't do. Again, the poet is telling that it alone cannot do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark. Okay, when you cut, what will happen to the tree? There will be bleeding. Bleeding means not like human being, it cannot shed blood. But the poet has used the expression bleeding. Here stands for bleeding sap. The sap will come out. A gum will come out of the body of the tree. When you cut, you can get gum. Okay, that is called sap. SAP. Sap will come out of the bark, will heal, because slowly that gum type thing will heal the cut, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs. And when you remove a tree, for example, cut and chop the tree, what will happen? So that small twigs will come, small branches will start coming from the bottom of the tree. I mean, from where we have cut and remove the tree. Okay, will rise curled green twigs. Twigs means small branches. Miniature bow. Bow, again another word for branch is called bow. Miniature bows, which if unchecked, if you don't check that, what will happen? It will expand again. It will grow again to former size, means earlier size. So that is what happens. For example, when you cut a small tree, what happens? Again small twigs come, growth takes place, and if unchecked, if not noticed, I mean if neglected, it will grow to its former size again. So no, the roots is to be full. So to kill a tree, now what we have to do? We have to remove the roots as well. The root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. What is anchoring earth? Here stands for trees are held securely with the help of the roots in the earth. Actually, it is tied. Anchor, you know, anchor is a instrument used in the ship to stop the ship. Okay, when the anchor is dropped into the bottom of the tree, it will have a grip on the sand and the ship will be stopped. The same way here, the roots of the tree will go deeper in the inside the earth and will give a good grip of the tree. Okay, out of the that should be removed. That anchoring, that roots which are anchoring should be removed. It is to be roped. Okay, you can use a rope and tie, then pull it out, snapped out. Then what you have to do? You have to snap it out, cut out, or pull out entirely. When you remove the entire roots, what happens? The strength of the tree will be exposed. Okay, when you remove these roots from the earth cave, you know, all of you know what a cave is. Okay, from the cave, from the deep hole. Okay, when it comes out, the strength of the tree will be shown out, exposed, shown. The source, and the source means here the roots which are white and wet. What will be the color of the roots? White, and it will become it will be wet, the most sensitive, hidden for years inside the earth. And this what is the sensitive area of the tree? Its roots. Okay, the most sensitive which are hidden, these roots are hidden inside the earth, that should be pulled out. Then the matter of scorching, then again the killing is not done. According to the poet, again what we have to do is we have to keep these roots exposed to sunlight and to scorch it. What is scorch it? Dry it. Scorching and choking means the drying up of the tree after being uprooted. So that should be done with the help of sun and the air. Then what will happen to the roots? It will become brown, browning. The color will be changed to brown. The white roots will become brown roots. Then it becomes hardened. Okay, hardening. Then what we have to do? Twisting. You know what is twisting? Bending, twisting, then withering, then finally it is done. What is done finally? Killing of a tree is done finally. That is what the poet wanted to tell us. So dear children, is it easy to kill a tree? No. There are many such procedures that we have to follow. A simple cut, I will summarize the poem. A simple cut cannot kill a tree. So even after cutting, what will happen? Small twigs will come out, small branches will come out, then it will come to former size. Then what we have to do? We have to remove the roots. Simply removing the roots will not kill a tree. Then we have to scorch the roots, we have to dry the roots, and finally the killing of a tree is done. So dear children, that is all about this poem. So a good message is that actually we should not kill trees. The poet never encourages people to kill trees, whereas he says killing a tree is a difficult task. Cutting is easy, but killing has a different meaning. So that is it. And now we will go to the literary devices. You know what literary devices are? Like metaphor, simile, oxymoron, so many are there. So which are the literary devices that are used in this poem? So actually there are no rhyming words, so we have no rhyme. For example, tree, knife, groan, earth, feeding, absorbing, these are all not matching. That means it is a free verse. You can write down free verse, means without any rhyme. This poem is a free verse. And next main literary device is metaphor. Dear children, you can write down metaphor. You know what metaphor is? Implied simile. The poet has used metaphor. Metaphor means there won't be a word like or as, but comparison is made. For example, here leprous hide. This leprous hide is used for the bark of the tree, discolored bark of the tree. There is no direct comparison, so it is called metaphor. And next poetic device used in the poem is alliteration. In the earlier poem also we have studied what alliterations are. ALLITERATION, alliteration. What is alliteration? Repetition of consonant sound. For example, here B and B, bleeding bark. B is repeated. So it is an example of alliteration. And another example of alliteration is here here white penultimate stanza. Okay, last but one stanza, penultimate, otherwise we call last but one stanza. White and wet, WW. Okay, W and W is repeated. That is another example of alliteration. That's all about this poem. Have a nice day ahead. Thank you.